Hey adventurers, so today is going to be another book review. This is going to be for The Lost World by Michael Crichton. This is a little bit of a horror book, not so much, but it's very heavy philosophically. Very philosophically heavy. No, that doesn't sound right. It's not heavy, but there's a lot of philosophy that's incorporated into this story. It's about dinosaurs. And it's also an adventure and more thriller than it is horror. The Lost World is the sequel to Jurassic Park, which is obviously very, very famous book and very famous movie as well. And though it is a sequel about dinosaurs on a secluded island with characters trying to survive, it's a pretty different story. Before I get into the rest of my review here though, I'd just quickly like to say if you're liking what you're seeing from an Erudite adventure, we'd really appreciate it if you'd like, comment, and subscribe. For remembering that this is a very different story from Jurassic Park and all those earlier comments that I have already mentioned, I don't remember all my thoughts on this book, so we'll just kind of be going off of what I do remember and see how it goes. I really should be better about writing reviews immediately after I finish the book so that I have some thoughts on paper that I can look back on to formulate my video reviews when I actually get to them. But let's continue on here. So what do I actually remember? I do remember a lot, but I also don't remember that much. Certain moments and scenes are clear as day, but the lead up to them and the why they happen, basically the context for these scenes, I don't really remember that much about. I don't remember why the characters on this island to begin with. There's so much that is just not in my head anymore. What I do remember thinking though is that this one really digs into the philosophy a lot more. There's some absolutely thrilling moments, but it's much less horror than the first book was. And I didn't really, maybe it's just because I haven't read a ton of horror, but I didn't really feel like there was a ton of horror elements in the first book. We do get some wonderful exploration of dinosaurs, for which I'll always be happy about. We get to explore the mindset and culture, if you will, of the dinosaurs, how they think and how they respond to other dinos, how they interact even. We see some new dinosaurs that weren't shown in the first book, which is always good. I like new dinosaurs as well as a lot of the other dinosaurs that we've already seen and experienced, like the velociraptors and the T-Rexes. There are some not so smart decisions that are made in this book though. In this type of world, you'd think the characters would be a bit smarter and would think about their actions a bit more than they do. And maybe it's just the certain moments that I'm remembering, but there's a lot of things that I'm remembering where they just don't seem like the smartest decision. Like, you could have approached this situation differently and it would probably have ended up better for you. You'd also think that maybe they would ask how a dinosaur might respond to certain actions. Obviously not ask the dinosaur, but ask the question of, if we put a dinosaur in this situation, how are they going to respond? Or how are the other dinosaurs around them going to respond? But that question isn't really asked, and neither the good guys nor the bad guys ask these questions, and it just leaves you to wonder why these characters who are so smart are so stupid. I did enjoy my time reading this book though. It's a fun book and it really digs into the science and the philosophy a good deal more than the first book did, which I really appreciate and I really enjoy seeing. We also get some great moments with the dinosaurs, both things that are enough to make me enjoy the book. So while it's not perfect, I did have fun and I am glad that I read this book. It also helps me to complete another series that I had ongoing, so that's good. Yeah, so that's true. The Jurassic Park is a duology. I should have thought about that, but I completely forgot. Anyways, that is my review for The Lost World, what I can remember of my thoughts of it anyways. Thank you guys for watching an Erudite adventure. We post videos every Monday and Thursday, and our social media is linked in the description down below. We will see you guys again soon. Stay warm.